Maybe it's time? I feel like I did everything is properly placed here, right? Let me just see. Is it the clip studio? Yeah, the clip studio is there. I guess we can just hop in, huh? This is like a little different way to stream, but at the same time, like, I feel it's fine. And I am streaming on the Thursday, which, just like promised, definitely at the same time that I did the stream before, the, the yesterday stream, pretty much just like studying casually, seeing everything that I can do. I hope my voice is still louder than the, what should I say, the music. And I hope that I don't get any copyright songs because I'm trying my best to see like if it is actually copyright or not. But hopefully everything will be alright. I did do I I do want just one song though. I don't want to be transitioning too much. I'm not sure if I want some. Wait, Team of Babylon? I mean, it's been like 100 decades that I don't hear anything about like DMCA free. We hope. Isn't it on what this guy is saying? Is deoxy. Hmm. I'm still looking for a better like soundtrack though. I'm not getting the feeling, you know. What about Bastion? I, I feel like I've heard a lot about people. Oh, damn. It is vibing, but I don't think it's that type of like soundtrack that we want for study. Oh, I don't think I want any Celeste soundtracks, do I? I'm getting like flashbacks from War. Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks from War. I do like Pokemon, but I don't think that's the vibe as well. Is this Green Path the only option here? Or am I being too way too annoying with my options? There's a lot of Donkey Kong soundtracks. Like, alright, what? Where is that famous? Oh, nah. No, 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 no. Hmm. It's been so complicated. Uh, I want to put some good soundtrack, but I don't know which one should I would put it. I don't want to get in any DMCA, but I don't want to just put like something that I'm not used to. Like today, I feel like I need something different, you know. I w don't want to start the day with something. Yeah, I want something more chill. Where's my chill playlist? I do have a chill playlist. Chilling X. Is it Digimon like old enough so that I can use like a song from 7 years ago? I wish I could use Maple Story, dude. Maple Story has one of the. There you go. My favorite one. This is like a soundtrack that you would listen if you bought it like a computer that had like Windows Vista or like Windows XP. Hello, hello. Alright, let's see what we have here. There's a lot of stuff. And I did made some little changes because I was also like before watching before starting streaming I was definitely not like watching Ludwig's live stream and I might have done some like adjustments. I'm messing up a little. I've been talking with some friends about it and I guess we're just back to track. How are you guys feeling? You all doing good? Let me put like my phone so that I can see what you guys are would be talking about if there is someone, if there ever is someone getting here. And we're done. All right, we're good to go. The continuation for today is going to be the character. This is pretty much like what I'm focusing on it now. Like the things that I did that you guys didn't saw it. I was making one line to this direction, which now that I noticed that it's really bad, I should make it more parallel to the other like straight line here, which I'm gonna maybe do this, and then I'm gonna do a second one going to the same direction. A little more patience. There you go. Not enough. But are we getting there? A little closer to the this section here. Like it's not gonna be shown anyway, mostly because of the character that is going to be here at the front, but if I wanted to say something, I wish like I could at least learn doing something right here. Perspective itself, it's sometimes kind of boring, right? Like no one really wants to know like how to handle all of those things and like having the knowledge to do those things. They are just like something that will stop you from creating the thing that you really want, unless you are like an architect or someone that really likes doing prompts, which mm, I'm not sure if it's my case. I like seeing beautiful prompts, but like wouldn't that be the same of like wanting to see some beautiful characters? Anything that like, mm, I'm not like falling back on my argument. I'm not sure. I feel like there will be a very big difference between like wanting to do something that you like and just liking something that you just saw. It doesn't mean that you're actually going to like mm, do it, but it's definitely something that like something that you're gonna appreciate doing it. Like appreciate someone doing it for you. Or yeah, I feel that I said something right. At least it makes more sense the things that I'm doing. And if it doesn't, everyone is very welcome to argument against it. So yeah, besides this, this was the first thing that I adjusted. I also made like fixed this line here. That's the second thing that I did. And the third one, the most obvious, is the character. I'm trying to get the character right on the place. I feel like that her head is a little bigger than what is shown up here, but like I feel like it's more related to the actual space that like I've put on this side here. I might actually just delete this and create a second one, just like this, just so that I can give more space to this area. And it's gonna feel a little better. Yeah, we can continue with this. Awesome. Right, what are we doing today? I feel like carrot is the thing that everyone loves the most, right? Like, there's no doubt that like everyone wants to do like a nice character, and like if you do a wrong character, many people are gonna judge you because it's the thing that everyone looks at the most all the time. So like, we're going to make a mannequin or imagine a mannequin for like this character that I am not really sure how timbougami would do. The best thing that I could be doing right now is like instead of like straight up studying like this image, I would be looking at other images from timbougami so that like I can understand the correct proportions that would make a timbougami character be a timbougami character, you know, like all the proportions, understanding like the difference of like where everything is going here and there. But this is not the main objective here. The main objective here is to learn to render. Why learning to render? Because this is something that I suck a lot. Like I think I've been recently doing something somewhat of a good job in cell shading, but like it doesn't feel like finished, you know. That's one of the feelings that I always get with my own drawings. It doesn't mean that I'm not doing the things right. It's like one choice of like how you're gonna finish those things. It's just something that like I've been noticing that like it's not where I want to end my art style, you know. This is one of the examples that I finished like recently, and there is like a lot of like information on it. I like the color choice there, but I don't feel like it's rendered, or maybe it's not like well placed the values that you would usually see like in a good illustration like this. It's simple and it pops like really nice. Even the clothes like have like all the ambient lights and things like that. I'm not like really thinking in any of that. And to do that, I need to study someone that actually is capable of doing this like in a good way. I really love timbougami's art, so like I feel like I'm going to the right direction if I'm copying him. or like understanding how like he does those stuffs. As you guys can see, there is like a very big space, like a very different distance of like where like this pillow actually stops before like the leg of the this fate character gets into her. So like probably something around here, and it still gives like the very expanded feeling to it. This is probably this is also going to be like a very classic case of like studying art, doing a lot of like fixing and like meshing those things, like just pretty much like adjusting everything the best way that I can. Nope, we're not doing th this adjustment. We're just going to put everything like this. And then we try to do like a very good line that goes like straight up from this start to the very end of it. Wait, maybe I should like make this a little smaller, you know? Um, I don't know, like what is extending this much? But I hope it like okay. I think I need to put it her a little smaller than this. Like something around here sounds like the ideal. Am I thinking too much? Her arm does look like it's exactly at the middle of it. If I would say like the first issue that I got was actually the size of the sofa itself. But besides that, I feel like I got it right now. Yeah, we can continue with this. It's all good. Oh. There's also another thing that I should be able, that I like, should do, is like putting more clickbaits on the thumbnail, you know? Not the thumbnail, but like the the lyrics? Not the lyrics, I forgot the. Wait, what? I forgot the name of it. There's no way. Well, the title of the shot. Yes, let's go. The title of the stream. I should have done like a little clickbait on it, like the best way to sleep, or like the best stream to fall in sleep, or something like that. Dude, it would be like a 10 out of 10. Or like learn how to draw while sleeping. That would be a good one. Like I would show up with some information that like if you're watching streams while you're sleeping, you're receiving that information, and then like in the next day you're gonna be popping off in every single drawing ever. Maybe I should say that because like this could inspire people to draw more in the next day, you know. They just sometimes we just need some little lies to continue doing the things that we like, or to help us doing the things that we like to do. Oh no. Oh wait. I did right. Okay, it's the same thing here. Oh good. I just need to delete all of this. Here you go. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. We've got one proportion here that I assume that is right. We're going down here. And then this. And we got most of the proportions like at the place that they should be. I'm getting some vibes that like maybe I exaggerated way too much about like how this clothes works. It should be ideal to have like on your computer have or like any program that you use to like hold images for reference, like Obsidian, things like that. That has like actual clothes of the characters. This is very simple to find. I'm just not sure like what would be the correct name for it. It looks really nice though. And then we have this, this. All right. There's the double of the details. All right, let's just focus on the character for now. We can try to adjust anything else later. I get the feeling that like there's a lot of space on this part, and like this entire cylinder that I did is actually smaller. I'm just not sure. Oh, did something happen? Oh, okay, we're still here. Oh, good. That's a big proportion of the image. And like give us some ideas that like this actually goes a little down as well. Like this. Man, maybe her body is actually bigger. something like this. The gap, there is like a little gap. She's tilted. She's more tilted like this at the very center. The amount of space that she has like in both sides is actually crazy. Like it's like a big square, you know, like this shows up here. There's a 2, there's a 3, and there is like a even larger line like this. I guess this is one solution to make like the proportions a little better. Not that it will change a lot of stuff, you know, but like it's still something. I'm noticing that like the gap between some stuff like are really big as well. Okay, there we go. And now we have this. My brain is not functioning. Like I'm in one like very big dilemma where like I'm starting to feel that the thing that I'm doing is not right, or at least it's not getting what I want. But at the same time, like how am I going to know, right? Since like it's not like a full 2 hours stream yet, I'm gonna keep pushing to the best that I can. I might like not talk as much as I would do, but I feel like this is the only option that I should do now. The 5G is disabled. Let me try to get access again to it. Yes, we got it. Let's push a little. Before it brings back to where we were. Okay. Now there is the second part of the arm that is pretty much like a cylinder here as well, right? So there's a small gap here. There's a little cylinder that covers this entire gap. There's like, oh my god, like the spacing for this is crazy. Like there is something here, and then right after this, like we get like entire cylinder that covers this area. And after that we get like another cylinder side of this same circle that gets the real info of where it's the arm. Through painting. And since it's through painting, we're gonna avoid like thinking about it for now and continue on like making the hand that it's also small, about like this portion, to this extent. And we have like, wait, what's that? Oh, right. I've got one part, a very simple part to focus on here. Just pushing a little. Oh, there you go. Now, we draw the little teacup just to see if it goes right. Which I am assuming that like there's a lot of space that I'm like lacking here, but it's going to be okay. Not all of the drawings have to be exactly like the same. I know that we should be looking for precision, but like my precision was sort of wrong at the start. But we can make it up in the next sections. Alright, we got this. There's the little plate as well. And we've achieved what we wanted here. Now we're going for the second part. That is the second character. Am I going to draw both of the characters in the same place? Since it's like a sketch part 1, would I say that it's a sketch part 1, or do I want to extend this a little more? Because like there is two decisions when it comes to those studies, right? Like you have to understand what you're actually like looking for. I want to do some observation studies, which means I want to get most of those things here right. But this is only for like placement now. The things that I want to get it right the most, I feel like it would be the coloring section. Since I did like a half okay job on getting those things here, I feel like it's okay to not focus that much on dividing every single thing. So I'm gonna pretty much do like a jump from like line art to rendering with like all the layers together. I feel like that would be the thing, you know? That would be the ideal. And that's how I'm gonna continue this. We're going directly for the pose. And then we're gonna translate in the best way that we can. Getting the correct, not correct, but like a little idea of like where it's going to be the character. The neck is a little tilted here. We can also just expand this to make it look exactly like the same area. And we go straight up for like the clothes now. There's no need to put like that much details now, since it's just a simple thing. just make a little rectangle with some like C angles just to match a little the details on it. And then we draw a line that represents like what's the middle of the character. I'm assuming that it's exactly this. And then we go for the body. Her breasts will be at something. Wait, if this is here, what would, let me, if this is where like her belly would be, we're doing something like a little finger to get exactly to this, to the same place here. My third senses are telling me that like one of my parents are gonna gank me, and when that happens, I'm gonna have to mute. Oh wait, wrong layer? There you go. What else we can do here? Is there any other way that I can use? Not other ways to use. Is there other techniques that I can use to help me adjusting those things here? I feel like I'm getting a little close to what I'm looking for. Oh. Boop, 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 boop. All right, we got it. And then we use like the same place to tell where the butts is going to end. Like, since this is not something that will appear, I'm gonna put just like a little cylinder to tell like how tall she is, and just to represent that like that she's going a little back, you know. Like this line here is not showing that like it's going to the side, it's actually showing that like it's going back very. There's like a volume here or something like this. Okay. She's like lying, or maybe it's just like a basic proportion and I'm thinking way too much. There you go. Oh, would you look at that? There's also this sofa here that like this is exactly the same thing as well. And there is where I can see that like there is a lot of stuff here that is wrong, but it's all good. We're finishing this and we're going for the other simple shapes inside of the clothes. All right. We got the one little line here. Let's just delete all this crazy information that we don't really need it anymore. Oh wait, my Clip Studio is crashing. No, he's back alive. Alright, we're good. Alright, what else can I do here? I noticed that like this exactly line here, It shows the transition of white to black. So we're gonna use that as some guides for our success. What else can I do here? There's like this little triangle here, and then we go straight up to like we do a straight line here, and this should be enough. Like even if I'm not doing like 100% right, this already gives like some good idea of like where I'm going to. It could be like way worse if I was just trying to do like everything in 1 hour. I'm glad that I'm taking some time for this, because usually the things that I would do would be like a 1 second thing, or like something just like one character itself. But since there is a lot of information on the scene, I feel like I have to put a little more focus on it. For example, there is like one study that I did like in 2023. Oh, let me see if I can find it. That was also an observation study. Let me see if I can get it here. It was mostly focused on like getting the float of the character in the right position. And when I talked to a friend recently, he just said, dude, everything there was wrong, but like the study was awesome. I can see you have overed a lot on it. Let me see if I can find it here. Is this a Joan? No, it's not. Hold a second, guys. Everything will be there. I'm doing the fastest that I can. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm actually like being very slow, but like it's okay. You guys are still gonna be here anyway, so like, yeah, you know, just a classic thing. You can't do a stream without some little schemes. Am I right, Mr. Beast? Alright, sorry. The second study, I think it was this one. This like is one for like that I was trying to get the proportions correctly. And there is also another one. I'm just like trying to find it, because it was like a swimming one. Oh wait, I know who has the image of the one that like it was swimming. Let me try to search it again. Yeah, I think it was my Nero. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The floaty. Yeah. Copy. Oh, sadly it doesn't say the name of the... It's only saying illustration. Yeah, it would take a decade to find it. But this was the other study that I did. And like getting this entire floats there, it was a pain, dude. But I feel like the characters and all the stuff's related to it, it was kind of fine. This was like a 1 hour study. If not like probably 2 hours when it came like to, how can I say, coloring? Because coloring, like it also takes a lot of time. I remember that like when you're doing like those type of like challenges, you have to be very prepared to draw or divide your drawing in the exact like 20 minutes to offline, 20 minutes of like flat color, 20 minutes of rendering the special details for it. If not, like you're just gonna do like the fastest gesture, like position of the eyes and other stuff like that to it. There's a lot of crazy people that can do like insanely fast those things. I remember like one of the post video was exactly about that. I'm not sure which one it was. There, like it was one artist that like they would post one art every day of like one character, and the way that they would do it, it's exactly like with this timer thing. Maybe one thing that like it should be cool to do is like next stream I would try to find like a free video of timbougami's process, and I would try to like make notes and divide it into sections to what can I use it or not. To when I get back to this piece, we can continue this in like in a very good way. Maybe this was something that I should have been done like at the first, at the start, but you know, like I wanted to draw first. My instinct is telling me to draw. Right. Now that we've got some characters. Oh, wait. Family gang. Oh man, I've got some food here. Perhaps. Oh man, I don't want my food to get cold. But at the same time, I don't want to stop it here. Should I stop it here? No, no. Let me just wait for like 5 more minutes drawing, and then I take a break for it. I want to at least make the stream get into 1 hour, you know? And we're halfway there. There's not gonna be any problem on that. Alright, here we go. There's one little plate here. There's a little square. There's also like a little cylinder. A very small cylinder. There you go. The cylinder might be in the wrong place, but like, who cares? I can adjust that later. No issues on that, right guys? Totally not copying. I mean, actually, yeah, I can do this adjustment right now. Like, the way that I'm noticing is that like, it's sorta important to like give this triangle idea here, right? Like 1, 2, 3. The same way that it could be showing up here. Like 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure if like it was something intentional or not. Especially because like if you would consider the scene itself, like there is another character here that would be also drinking tea. So like 2 teas. There's a maid that would be serving all of this. There's like would be the latte, which has milk, the coffee, and maybe the sugar, or maybe just like just the coffee itself, and then like the sugar or something else. I don't know what would be here. Just like simple thinking about like what's the object is going to be like on the things that you do. And there you go. Let me just put this a little more to the left. No, no, not the left. I need to put it a little here to the right. And then, and there we made the triangle. Sounds good enough. Let's make a totally proportional and very well made cup here. And here we go. Anything else that can look wrong now, it can be fixed later. Or, yeah, that's totally right. I'm leaving to the future Xander to fix this shit. There's like a beautiful dinner with rice, beans, meat, and salad here next to me. No one could resist that, and I'm already resisting for way too long. Oh. For a second I thought that someone would like get inside of my room here. It was just a mistake? Not a mistake. What would be the name? His interpretation of like what's around me or what is happening around my house. This is actually like one of the most annoying things about when you stream it. You get so conscious about every single thing that like happens to your room or like outside your house. You would start to consider that every single thing like that is happening now, it's just lucky. But like it's just life, you know. We just gotta chill and do what we have to do. And like maybe in the future we can get like an entire room with soundproof. We need to make it possible to scream the best way we can while we're feeling pain. For doing the same line every single time and pressing Ctrl Z because the line isn't good enough. Never had that. I'm not involving myself on the putting myself on this example. Definitely not. Not at all. Alright. I think it is good for now. Let me just do like something that will be kind of nice just to look. I want to put just the outside lines. And then I invert this and I do this and I also do this. We push it a little like that. And we now can see how the things are from afar. I feel like I like this is something that I'm gonna have to fix later. I definitely like eat it a very big like shape here that is related to this character. But for now we good. We really good. I hope you guys have a nice morning, afternoon, evening. I'm going to take a break and then maybe at Friday I will be able to unlock the Truffle app on my YouTube stream, so you guys can use like Twitch emotes and like I can have like a better setup with a pop-out chat, only to make my life easier as well. Because maybe you guys don't know, but like I'm using like two cell phones. One of the phones isn't even mine, The other phone that I'm using, it's for like the VTuber mode, which is pretty much like the one that I use like in my daily routine. And also, if there is only one screen for my computer, that we're doing what we can. But yeah, I hope you all have a good night. Enjoy a lot of your day, and that's pretty much it. Bye bye. Bom dia.